Released in 2001, the Nintendo GameCube was a masterpiece of its era, but its disc-based design hasn't aged very well. But now, in 2026, these old systems could do far more than you think, and I'm about to show you how.
Yo, alright, so, I know you could probably hear the air conditioner in the background. I don't care about that. I'm very fucking hot. You can leave me alone. Anyways, this is my sexy GameCube. Let's get it out of here. Oh shit. Alright, we are ready. Let's see what happens when we power it on. It's apparently 2068. From the looks of it, it seems that our GameCube does not read discs, because when we booted it up, I'll show you again. I have it closed. It immediately goes to Nintendo GameCube. I will show you what it looks like when we're supposed to, boot it up for the first time. Usually when you have the disc tray closed, or it thinks that the disc tray is closed, blah blah blah, it will play the animation, but it's not. I know that this GameCube doesn't read discs, but I have a guy who wants to buy a GameCube that just reads games digitally. Now, I understand, how am I supposed to make a game console that's specifically meant for small DVDs completely digital? Boom. Well, there you go. Boom. Fucking Raspberry Pi, bro. I'm gonna slap one of these Raspberry Pis in there, put some Swiss on it, and yeah, that's about it. Now, what I will say, I'm gonna leave a segment in my video where Chase is gonna do that, my buddy Chase Fournier. He's gonna put the Raspberry Pi in there. All I'm gonna do is open this up, clean it up, make sure she's running good. So there's gonna be 4 screws, 1, 2, 3, 4 on each corner. This comes with all the, I didn't even check that, it comes with all the expansion ports, which is awesome. Are you ready to see the roaches? Genuinely, I thought this was going to be a lot dirtier. I will definitely replace that clock battery though, even though it is good. I still want to give this guy a good clock battery. Huh, the switches are okay. That's really weird. Because these switches seem like there's nothing wrong with them. And here comes the power supply. Well, and then this should be able to come out now, along with the fan. Right at this to come out. There we go. Now it should be free, I think. Yes. Yes, we're free. Alright. The fan, dirty. Definitely will give it a clean. There's that whole assembly. There we go. Alright, honestly, I'm not gonna replace those. They're still very wet. Yo. But, yeah, I'm still gonna give the whole unit a clean down. Definitely, like, scrub it with IPA, just get any dust out of places, and then we're gonna send it off to Chase to get the Pico mod installed, and then I'm gonna sell it to my buddy. Now it's time. I'm going to take this piece of plastic off and replace the clock battery for him. I'm going to stick my tweezers right in between them, hold it in place, grab my soldering iron. What I'm going to do is pre-tin it. Here we go. Perfect, that's all it took. You just hold it there for a second, and then it pops right out. Make sure I got a hold of it. Hold it there for a second. Perfect, got it right out. What I like to do is, when I put my pins in, I will bend them inwards towards each other, or outwards, doesn't really matter. So they hold better inside of the actual... inside of there. This might not look like the best solder job, but it will work. Probably could have been using a different tip, I'm not gonna lie. Probably would have been better if I used a thicker tip. Okay, that's a good joint. Perfect. There we go. So, I was just going over here to test it, and I'm so confused right now. All I changed was the battery. I swear I didn't put it in wrong. Like, here, I'll just show you what I mean. Nothing, right? But, say I unplug everything, pull this out, power it on, suddenly we have video. I don't really understand. I mean, I can flip the battery. Yo, let's go. Yep, it was just that battery need to flip around perfect, dude. I'm so glad it's working again. It kind of scared me for a second, but we all make mistakes. But as long as it's not damaged and I can sell it to my buddy here, that's all that matters, right? There we go. Alright, this is an extremely clean GameCube. All that's broken on it is the disc drive, but that don't matter if we're just making a digital system. Anyways, I'm going to hand this off to my buddy Chase, and I'll see you guys in a minute.
Yo, man, you got the stuff?
Yeah, I got the stuff here.
All right, man. Hey, hold on. We just want to make sure it's all here.
All right.
What we got? We got the Pico.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's a DOL-Z-001. Okay, perfect, man. All right, that's all I need.
All right.
All right.
I'll see you in a couple days, man.
I don't know why the mic wasn't working for a minute.
Oh my god, bro.
Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
Screws should just come off. All right. And 6 more screws, and I think we'll have access to the chip. Little twisty twist. While pulling up, we should be able to pop off, I think. Come on. There it is. Whew. Plugging the Pi in. Alright, let's program the Pi with PicoBoot. Grab PicoBoot, flash it. Boom, we got it. Unplug. Alright, we got it programmed. I have no leaded solder, and so, like, right now on my bench, I have no leaded solder, so this is all lead free, and so without flux, this solder is not going to work nice, but with flux it'll fare. It'll fare with flux. It'll fare. Yeah, see how nice it is now? Or nicer. This is why you should not use lead-free solder, friends. Don't ever do that. It's just garbage. Not like the way the solder works, but I mean it'll do. It's just it's not my favorite. A little bit of this, a little bit of that. Clean it up with the alcohol. There we go. That actually doesn't look half bad, being that it's lead-free solder. But this will work. This will work. Add some flux. Solder some wire right here. Or solder. Put some solder into that pad. Solder the wire. That is totally fine. Perfect. Now back up onto this chip. This leg right there. And this one right here. Okay, that's good. Perfect. Green goes right here. Just like that. And this wire goes right here to this point. I'm making really difficult. Alright. It's really not too difficult. There we go. Alright. That's it, baby. This mod chip is now soldered in. Okay, what do we got? Okay. Perfect. So we'll just have the wires come out over here. It's working! Alright. Now, I need to put this on. Alright, I'm just gonna have to wrap it. The only problem is I don't have anything to put it inside of. Like, I don't have any tape. I don't know how I don't have tape. We're gonna wrap this up with Scotch tape and call it a day. That way it doesn't short out on anything. It's better than just talking it in there with nothing. So Pico's in there. Now let's put the cover on and see if that. Oh, we also have to put the back on. Okay. And then we have to put the top cover on. Okay. Yeah, that's it, dude. Yeah. Pico's in. Okay. We have it hooked up. Let's test it. Okay. It didn't load Swiss. Huh. Dude, you are not going to believe this. I actually forgot to solder one point. It was this ground point right here. I didn't realize I had to solder them together. All right. A little bit of flux right there. A little bit of that solder. I guess that'll... Oop. Oop. Yeah, that'll do right there. Boom. We got it. It's done. All right, now let's test it. All right, now let's put the SD card in here. Just like that. And install this. Not in that one. In this one, I believe. Okay, I think we're good. That side facing outside. Got it. Just like that. All right, we're good. Let's do it. Okay, now it's a day later. Let's try it and see if it works. Okay, so it's technically working. We just have to get the DOL on the SD card. But yeah, overall, it is working.
Thanks to my buddy Chase, we got the Pico installed inside the GameCube now. And I want to show you what I ordered. Right here is a, I know it's not going to focus, but it is a, I think it's called an SD to SP2. And we're going to plug it right in the GameCube. Just like that, now our GameCube is modded, my boys.
Now the moment of truth. Will our mod successfully work?
Fuck! So since our GameCube isn't working, I went ahead and ordered. Right here is a memory card to SD card. And what it's going to do is called a Gecko card, I think. Something like that. I'm going to insert it right into the GameCube with the right files onto it, and it should work just fine. I hope. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to insert the SD card into my computer. And after creating a games folder, I'm going to eject just to test it. There it is. Alright, and I'm going to take this. Boom. Take the GameCube. Boom. Let's hope this works. Yo! Let's fucking go, dude. Oh my god. I was hoping that it would work. Let's go. Alright, now that we have Swiss working, let's put some games onto this that I legally got. Thank you for watching to the end of my video. If you liked it, go check out my other video where I fix a DS Lite touchscreen. Again, thank you to my buddy Chase for making an appearance in my video. Anyways, see you next time, my friends.